this Wednesday is Ash Wednesday. So the schedule for Ash Wednesday is that first there's a 7 o'clock English, not Latin Mass, and then in the church, and then there'll be 8:15 Latin Mass in the church. I advise you all to quit work at that time in the morning, quit school, come first to Mass, then go. We have many reasons for doctor appointments, for we don't feel good, we have a headache or something. So make it a point to come and have your ashes all day. Explain ahead of time, you have time ahead of time to tell your bosses, tell teachers, whatever. We're going to go get our ashes first, then we'll come to work or school. Este miércoles hay dos misas, una a las 7 de la mañana en inglés, no es latín, y a las 8:15 que es latín, y quiero decir que deja la escuela, deja el trabajo para venir y después va al trabajo o a la escuela, avisa a los maestros, los patrones que va a llegar tarde este día. Nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sanctus. Amen. Yesterday was Valentine's Day, and there's huge to do about human love. Probably here because it's a big thing here, mostly here in the United States, not in other parts of the world. But anyway, many people were sad yesterday because they didn't have someone who loved them and who bought them these huge teddy bears, or bought them jewelry, or brought them flowers, or roses, and saying, "Oh, poor me, I don't have anyone who loves me. My life is so bad. I wish someone loved me, loved me." The Beatles used to have that thing, the Lonely Heart Club. We're all these people. Jesus was in the Blessed Sacrament yesterday. No one came to see him and show him love. No one brought him roses. No one came and said, "Jesus, we want to be with you." The Sacred Heart of Jesus has said that when he told St. Margaret Mary, "The saddest thing for me is I love people so much, but they don't respond to my love. I love them." And we hear that in the Gospel. Jesus says, "I am going to Jerusalem. They're going to arrest me. They're going to spit on me. They're going to scourge me. And they're going to crucify me." Why? He did that because he loves us. It was the showing how much he loves us to go through that horrible thing. Put on my blog, someone sent me a link to a crucifix. This is a pretty bloody crucifix, but it's nothing compared to reality. In Córdoba, Spain, these doctors and scientists with an artist at the University of Córdoba, they took all the medical things from the Shroud of Turin, and they made a crucifix exactly the way the shroud is, with the bruises, the bleeding, and everything. And you can look on my blog, thetraditionalcatholicpriest.com, and see how much Jesus suffered. But why am I bringing it up? He suffered because he loves us. He's going, "I went through all this because I love you." And something to remember too, that Jesus was able to go through that because he loves us. He said, "I love, I will suffer." St. Francis, when he went up to Mount Naverno and suffered, he said, "Jesus, I want to suffer everything you suffered in the crucifixion." And St. Francis had the stigmata, holes in his hands, feet, and side. And he suffered everything that Jesus suffered on the cross, but he said, "Help me, give me the love you had for sinners so I can endure." So St. Francis asked for two things: the suffering, but the love behind it. So when we talk about Valentine love me, it's cheap love, very cheap love. It's easy to say, I love you. It's easy to give things. But we hear in the scriptures today, St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians, what love is. How many of you live that love every day? This morning when you woke up, this morning did you show love to everyone in your house? Everyone getting here? Every place you've been, have you shown love? We say, I love people. I'm a good Catholic. I love. How about today? How did we show today? We'll go over these little things that we need to do. Ayer era el día de amor, pero de veras era día de San Valentino, un martes. Y este amor es amor barato. No es fácil a decir en palabras, es fácil de dar cosas, pero de veras amor verdadero encontremos en Jesucristo crucificado. En España, en Córdoba, España, los médicos y científicos de la Sabina de Turín copiaron todas las heridas de Jesucristo, hizo un crucifijo y está tan lleno de sangre, de heridas, de cosas horribles. ¿Por qué estoy diciendo eso? Este es que Jesús hizo por amor de los pecadores. Sufrió tanto por los pecadores. Y es tan difícil, pero él dijo, amo hasta extremo. San Francisco de Asís también, cuando sufrió, cuando fui a la monte de Verno, dijo, Jesús, quiero sufrir todo que tú sufriste, tiene las llagas, pero también el amor. So, nosotros tenemos que imitar este amor que es amor sacrificante, no es amor de palabras nomás. This Lent that's starting on Wednesday, and of course remember, Ash Wednesday, 2 small meals, 1 large meal, and no meat at all. But all of Lent you can work maybe on loving. Just trying to be loving and kind. The purpose, as we hear in the letter of St. Paul, is that the purpose of faith, hope, being Catholic, is so we can love. Love God and love others. Be just simply polite to everyone. You don't have to like what they believe in. You don't have to like their values, their lifestyle, or anything. But at least be polite. Just polite. And not think bad things about them. If they're doing evil things, you say, that's really evil. That's terrible. But at the same time, we need to still pray for them, love them, want them, save them. En el miércoles de ceniza, tenemos que ayunar, nomás 2 pequeñas comidas y uno normal, y nada de carne este miércoles. No hay carne todos los viernes, pero debemos nunca comer carne los viernes. Y el Viernes Santo también es día de 2 pequeñas comidas y una normal y nada de carne. Pero es un buen disciplina por la Cuaresma, es tratar de ser nomás amable. Amable. ¿Con quién vivimos? ¿Con quién estamos? Nomás la urbanidad. Buenos días, ¿cómo está? En vez de mal humor, ¿cuántas personas tienen mal humor? San Pablo en su carta a los Corintios habla de ¿para qué vale ser católico si no somos caritativas? Caritativa es diferente de amor, es, oh, te quiero. Caritativa, voy a enseñar que te quiero. The word charity is very different from love. Love is, I love you, a feeling. Charity is love in action. Love in actions that people can see. So I want to go over these quickly, what St. Paul says is a love. he says that love is patient. Many people are not patient. It's kind. It doesn't envy. It's not puffed up and pretentious. It's not ambitious. It's not self-seeking, me, what I like. It's not provoking. It doesn't think evil. Does not rejoice over wickedness. It does not rejoice, but instead rejoices with truth. It hears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. As I said, Jesus endured the suffering of the cross because he loves us. Charity never fails. But again, not love. Love comes and goes. Emotions come and go. But charity is the decision. I will love. I will do kind things. I will be kind. I will be polite. I will to do it. It means not, I don't feel like being nice to people. I feel like being grouchy with everybody, which most people give into. It's easy to be grouchy. Most people are in a bad mood all the time. It's hard to say no. I don't care if I have a headache. I don't care if I'm tired. I don't care if I'm miserable and sick. I'm going to put on a smile. I'm going to try to love. I'm going to try to be kind. I'm going to try to be patient. So how do we do that, though? We need God's help because it doesn't come natural. Charity, hope, and faith are supernatural virtues that come from God. And we need to remember that. We given the graces in baptism. So there's no excuse for not doing it because we're given the graces. In your baptism, you were given the grace to practice those three theological or supernatural virtues. Faith, to believe in God through Jesus Christ. Hope, to know good things will happen. And to love in charity, but better word to charity. To be kind, to be loving, to be helpful, to be giving. Those are gifts from God. He's given us the gifts. Now, like any virtue, any has to be worked on every day. So Lent's a great time to work on it. Just maybe think about, I think this Lent I'm just going to be no matter what I feel, I'm going to still be polite. So polite. Good morning. How are you? Thank you. Just polite. I mean, every human being should be polite. But we're not. Because we're so self-centered. I don't feel good. I don't like what you say. I don't like you make me do this. I don't like that. I don't like that. So everybody's in a bad mood and all grouchy all the time. But just simple politeness is hello. Before, people were taught that. My grandmother, she always said, oh, you have to say hi to everybody. You have to shake their hands. Because she came from when there was culture. There was culture, people were taught that. Mexicans used to be very much buenos dias, buenas tardes. But it's all getting lost too. Everybody's losing the simple little normal things. It's not anything, it's not holiness. It's just being human. But we're below human level now. We're all about, I don't feel good, I don't like that, I don't like this, I don't like that, all grouchy, all impatient, all grumpy. No, that's below normal. Normal is just, but now the saints and Jesus sacrifice out of love. So the next step, just to be normal, is just to be polite. Simple politeness. But the goal, really, if you really want to go for something this Lent, is for sacrificial love, like Jesus on the cross, like Mary under the cross, like all the saints, like St. Francis. They went that I'm willing to love to the point of hurting for other people. I'm going to go beyond what's easy and go to the next level. And it's called sacrificial love. Es fácil hablar, pero este cuaresma ojalá que puedan regresar a solamente la urbanidad. Es ser amable. Pero si uno quiere superar más arriba este cuaresma, uno puede tratar de ser más como Cristo. Cristo, su amor, su caridad era sacrificial. Y los santos y María bajo la cruz, su caridad era sacrificial. No solamente la urbanidad, pero si no pueden hacer esto, están aquí abajo, siempre mal humor, siempre quejando, siempre todo. Por lo mínimo, sé normal, es la urbanidad. Pero si quieres superar, ser más como Jesús en este cuaresma, tratar también de ser voy a amar hasta que me cuesta, como dice Madre Teresa siempre dijo, ama hasta que duele, da hasta que duele. Pero este nivel es muy raro, pero algunos de ustedes posible quieren no solamente amable, sino caridad de sacrificio. Nome di Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.